Hey, I got a question today from the comment section, and it's about Aquarius and divorce. Apparently, I've never talked in depth about what makes an Aquarius want a divorce and, the things we go through. I think some of them might be similar to other zodiac signs, but I'm going to talk about that today. Aquarius and divorce. So, I am QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to everybody and anybody that you know who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up on my social media or my email. Also, my Patreon and my Amazon wish list. Ask an Aquarius merchandise, all of that is underneath this video. So let's get started with our sip of the day. Now remember, our mug is from AscensionLife brand, and underneath this video there will always be a link. Whenever I show you something from AscensionLife brand, there will be a link underneath the video in case you want to get one of your own. Now I'm going to take my sip. I'm going to pour something in. And you guys tell me, what do you think I just poured in and I'm going to sip? And the person who gets the most will get a prize at the end of February. All right, there's our sip. And here's our question. So this came from the comments section. She said, Queen, can you please make a video on why Aquarius want a divorce? You haven't done one yet. Thanks, love. Okay, Aquarius. All right, so listen to this, right? Aquarius are very difficult to make commitments. You guys know that. I don't even commit to magazine subscriptions. Like, I don't want to commit to anything. I want the option of doing it from month to month with everything, okay? So it's not like me and a lot of Aquarius to easily make commitments to things, people, things, anything. If it's something that we have to commit to, then we'll do it. But if we can get away with being not committed to it, we will. But if we love it and really want to be, then we're all in, So this is what happens when an Aquarius gets married. An Aquarius who's had such a hard time making a commitment, a hard time finding the right person, a hard time dealing with all those things. And now the Aquarius has gotten married. And it's been months or years or whatever the case is, and the marriage has fallen apart. So what will make an Aquarius actually go and seek a divorce? Now, remember what I told you. Aquarius don't make these commitments easily. So we're not going to want to have a divorce at all. We're going to probably avoid divorce. We're going to try, most Aquarius are going to try to fix the relationship. We're going to try to go to counseling. We're going to try to talk. Logic. We're going to logically think through it and think, okay, maybe we can fix this. Aquarius always try to fix things. I've tried to fix everything. I've tried to fix every relationship. I try to fix everything. And I had to realize I realized through my ex entanglements that there are things you cannot fix. Once they're broken, they're irretrievably broken. A lot of things can be fixed, but not everything. So an Aquarius is going to try to fix the relationship. We're going to want to go to counseling. We're going to want to read self-help books, go to workshops, whatever, figure out what the problem is and try to fix it. And we come at everything from a logical standpoint. So we're going to try to do the things that make the most practical and logical sense. What is the problem in the relationship? Is it financial? Is it sexual? Is it infidelity? What is the problem? So we're going to try to find the problem or problems and then try to implement some kind of way of fixing them, treating them, dealing with them. Now, remember, I just said that we all know everything can't be fixed. So if it can't be fixed, then the Aquarius will go for divorce. But the Aquarius is going to try everything first because we did not come to this decision easily. We didn't come to a commitment easily. And Aquarius have the tendency, when we love somebody, we will let them go, but we don't want to. I mean, who does? Who of what sun sign wants to let them go? But Aquarius will. will drop you like a bad habit. It can tear our hearts out of our chest. I was telling you guys about the Libra friend that I had that I stopped talking to in like October. Well, it hurt. It still hurts. It ripped my heart out of my chest to have to discontinue the friendship in the first place, because that's not what I wanted to do. And it tore me up. It tore me up, and it still hurts. And I didn't have a choice. I had to choose myself. I can't choose another person over myself, especially when that person clearly doesn't care about me. You see? So it wasn't something that I wanted to do, and that's how Aquarius are with these divorces. We don't want to get divorced, but if you've shown me that we can't work this out, you've shown me that there's nothing else we can do. We've gone to counseling, we've talked to our pastor, we've talked to, our E-man, or our, minister, or the monk, or whoever, we've done our spiritual thing, we've done everything, and it's irretrievable. And that is when an Aquarius will give up and be devastated. And it takes us a long time, especially if we really love that person. It takes a really long time for us to get over it. Aquarius, we take a while to get over things. That's why we don't like to get in them. Now you see, because once you get in it, once you've made the commitment to it, the Aquarius is in it. And it's hard for us to get out of it, even when it's time to get out of it. So we don't make any commitments to things, so it's easy just to back away if something doesn't go right. But if I've married you, and it's time to back away, I'm first not going to want to do that, and then when I do have to do it, it's going to be excruciatingly painful to get over it. And I mean, everybody has a hard time, emotionally going through things, of course, any zodiac sign. But as far as Aquarius is concerned, because we didn't want to do it in the first place, and then we did it, it rocks us. It just rocks our entire world. So in that case, Aquarius will get divorced and move on with their lives, work through it, in most cases, and then just keep it moving, but it's painful. It's extremely painful. I don't know any sun sign that goes through divorce and would tell me it wasn't, painful, unless they were happy about it. Because some people, when you leave them, you're happy. But my thing is that even if you left a bad partner, like I was married to a Capricorn, and that was not good. It was not good at all. And I was very glad when the relationship ended, because it was like, okay, it is what it is. But it still hurt, though. It still was very painful. It was like, I was glad that it was over. I remember when I got divorced. Well, I didn't get divorced. I just left. I got divorced later. When I left, I had a party. I had a party, like a congratulations, you're free party. I think that's what the cake said, now that I think about it. But I had a cake, I had a barbecue, I had a DJ, I had a big party when I left. And so I was very happy about the freedom. But it wasn't an easy emotional process to go from being in a relationship to not being in a relationship. So many Aquarius feel like that. And I know some other Aquarius. Matter of fact, I know one Aquarius right now that's going through a divorce. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Think about all of the time and effort that you put into it. And then, like I said, as an Aquarius, we hold on to everything. And so many Aquarius I know who have broken up with somebody, unless they've gotten over it, it's still fresh for them, So divorce is not something that's easy for an Aquarius. And I think that most Aquarius, if they get a divorce, unless there are children involved, because when there are children involved, you have to handle it very differently for co-parenting. But when there's no children involved, most Aquarius I know just disappear. And their ex never sees them again. There's no more contact anymore. And if it was amicable, they might actually be friendly. But if it wasn't amicable, then not. Now, Aquarius can be amicable with you after divorcing you. Now, remember when I talked about how Aquarius would disappear? Well, if an Aquarius divorces you and then disappears, once they're over it, y'all might be able to be friendly. Because me and my ex-husband are friendly. Not at first, though. Not at first. We had to co-parent together, so it was very rocky. And once my daughter hit 18, the feud was pretty much over. And then a few years after that, we were cool again, So it could later, much later, be okay. As far as that's concerned, being friendly or being able to, have a drink together or have a meal together, that kind of thing, that might happen later. So if you're in a situation with an Aquarius and you're divorcing, them not speaking to you for years is very normal. Them never speaking to you again is very normal. But it depends on the person. It depends on what you did. It depends on their feelings towards you. It depends on a number of things. But yeah, I don't wish divorce on anybody. That's really difficult. Think about all the memories you've made and all the time, But it's even worse to be in a bad relationship. That's the thing about it. It's like, would you rather, you have to gamble with it. Would you rather be in a bad relationship or would you rather be, divorced? I'd rather be divorced than in a bad relationship. So it's the thing, because think about it. If you're in a bad relationship, that means every day is miserable. Every day. Every day is an argument. Every day is a narcissistic complaint. Every day is awful. But if you get divorced, it's awful for a little while and then hope comes back in. You can rebuild another life, a happier life. I know people who got divorced who told me they've never been happy and never even expected to be happy. And I'm like, yeah, but now you have the ability to manifest that. It's up to you now. You're a single person. So I think those are much better odds. E46 generation is our first positive comment. And he or she said, where can I sign up for a reading? Oh, okay. So if you want to get a reading, right? All you have to do is email me. Underneath every video I put out is my personal information. My email is there and all of my information for social media. So if you want a reading, email me or hit me up on social media and I will be glad to give you an appointment. I do all my appointments myself. I do not do them by computer because I want to be in control. Aquarius, I got to be in control of my own schedule. So hit me up and I got you. The next one came from Sweet Tea. Sweet Teat? Tweet? Sweet Tweet. Okay. I know my good outweigh my bad. Okay. I'm grateful and take full accountability for my flaws. One-sided love isn't no longer welcome anymore. A one-sided love. Been there. Been there. Yeah. I'm at the point in my life now where I'm not trying to hear none of that. Not trying to hear any of that. I am fiercely loving myself and I'm not going to be with nobody who don't fiercely love me too. Period. I don't care. I'll be kicking friends to the curb. I don't care. If you don't love me, you gotta go. And I'm not even going to say friends because those people aren't really friends, are they? If they don't care about you, But I'm kicking everybody to the curb. If you don't care about me, you got to go over there with that. So I feel you on that because I feel like so many people are engaged in what they call this unrequited love. You care about somebody, friends or romantic, and they just using you or they don't care about you or they care about you when they feel like it or it's convenient to them or some other narcissistic kind of selfish crap, So I'm just like, I don't want none of that. I'm the kind of person who's very, very self-sufficient. So I would rather, be by myself, entertain myself, love myself, take myself dancing. Like Miley said, buy myself flowers, I would rather do that than put up with somebody that don't care about me. Like, what is that person even for? Like, every so often, I find myself in a relationship with somebody and I'm like, why am I in this relationship? And I've decided that once I think that thought and I'm like, this ain't good for me, it's time for me to go, So I encourage people to only engage with others who really care about you, period. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.